Hello everyone and welcome to the next episode of Women in Tech. We have today with us Pankaja Acharya, who is a Senior Delivery Manager with New Summit Cybersecurity. Welcome Pankaja, so glad to have you with us.
Thank you so much, Vidya, for having me over here. It's a pleasure to again connect back.
Fantastic. Let's dive right in. All of us have been waiting for this one episode. Yeah?
Let's go.
Yep. From BCom to cybersecurity, let's dive right in, okay? Tell us about your journey.
Technology was not something which I dreamt about when I was young, but obviously, like everybody else, took a BCom and MBA finance. But then my job, when I was 4 years down in the line in Microland, I got an opportunity as a proxy program manager for international bank. Mm-hmm. And that was the road into IT infra, and then there was no turning back.
Fantastic. But what I heard was that you wanted to be a teacher and a banker, and I think that's how you got into the banking space. But then you discovered that technology exists. How did all of this happen and you move? I mean, having a dream of being a teacher banker versus getting into tech. Tell us a little bit about that.
I think it was like I moved the sky and earth to get into the banking space. I gave every single banking exam possible. But when I was getting rejected, I told myself, maybe God does not want to be here and I'm not going to check out any more exams.
Okay.
And then I decided to take things as it comes. And when I got this program manager role in the international bank, and then when I did my ITIL service certifications and got into the process management and the delivery management into the IT infra industry, I realized I found my calling. And then there was absolutely no turning back. And then I realized, yes, I was meant to be here. And that's why I was failing in all those banking exams.
Lovely. It's not easy, right? I mean, on one hand, you're dreaming of something and then suddenly you realize, okay, this is the space now that I want to be in. Fantastic. True. I'm glad you found your space, to be very honest. Pankaja, you must have learned a lot of lessons, on the way. Can you share some of those with our aspiring people in the tech space?
Absolutely. One, be ready for the change. There is a change always around the corner. Don't be worried about what your background is. Don't let that not be a limitation for you. And be flexible. God has great opportunities for you. And when you think positively, everything happens the best. And that is how I just accepted things after hard learning, obviously. And whenever my manager used to give me a new opportunity, I used to, instead of, thinking sad about it, I used to say, come on, let me try this. Again, I'm learning. So, learning became a constant partner for me. And that's how, those are the lessons. Change, keep learning, accept changes as they come, be flexible, and be grateful.
You ooze positivity. When I'm talking to you, we can feel how positive you are about truly accepting the change and moving with it. That comes to my next question, which I personally as well struggle at times. And when I heard that you actually off-road with your Thar new vehicle that you have, we are all curious to know, how do you balance your passion and your work? You excel at both. I mean, for all of you who don't know about Pankaja, she is a fabulous homemaker, at the same time a great professional. So tell us a little bit about that.
People don't see the tears, but yes, we have to balance it out. We have to come every day fresh to the office, and we have to go back every day fresh back to our homes also, because the children wait for us. And in between, the passion is what keeps us afloat. And yes, I love off-roading. I'm into autocross, and I'm into hiking and trekking. Outdoors gives me peace, and I take my children along with me so that I can spend a lot of time with them. And they love food, so cooking and music is another passion. I want to ensure that we all share the same interest, and that's how I try to maintain a balance. Kids, yes, we have lots of fights, but then yes, at the end of the day, everything is well.
Right.
So they give me my space, I give them their space, and we are all together, and they see what I am preaching, and that's how I learned it's important. Balance is very, very important, and we have to practice it.
Yeah, I think while all of us keep talking about, having work-life balance, the real challenge is to make it happen at the end of the day, which you're doing so beautifully. And I totally agree with you about the tears that we have, one doesn't see. But finally, making that happen is very, very crucial.
And Vidya, you know what is the best part? There is no good or right about balancing work life. You have to experiment every now and then and find out what suits you the best.
Yeah, and sometimes there are those hours where you need to spend more time at work, and sometimes more time is needed at home for whatever reasons, whether it's a 10th standard exam your kid is going through, or whether it's a new job that your daughter has taken. I think those are the moments they need us, and if we are there, that's the true balance. It's not about the hours, I believe. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Right. Okay. Great. Thank you for that, Pankaja. There are, many of us out there, especially the young women, who would like to know, probably, how do they need to proceed, or they're probably not very sure about whether they fit into a tech space. Yeah, what advice do you have for them? Should they consider, not consider? Is it going to be easy, difficult? Any advice for people who are second guessing whether to be in tech or not?
I would say technology is not just about coding. Technology is much more beyond coding. You require strategists, you require innovators, you require the scientists, you require somebody who has good communication skills, who can share things. So there is space for everyone. So I would say women not to shy behind. You have to find what your strengths and work on it, and you will find your space in technology. You don't require support or somebody to say you have to be, you can or you cannot be in technology.
Such a wonderful nugget this is, that you don't have to be a coder. Right. And I think most of us think that, maybe it's not meant for me because I don't understand technology and I can't code. I love what you've said, because you're actually saying that there is another space which is more of the softer skills or the other skills also which are required in this space.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And maybe they can fit in there.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Today, in technology, whichever services we are delivering, one of the things that we are very strongly doing is auditing. We look at governance, and these things we do in technical field, but these don't require any kind of technical skills. No technical certification is required.
Perfect. Noted. I'm sure you guys did. All right. Let's move to a rapid fire round. Okay. I love this one. Your superpower at work.
Translating chaos into structure.
Like, I think you do that even at home. Yeah, right. Okay, translating chaos into structure. Fantastic. A tech myth you would like to bust.
You don't need to be technically qualified at all. I am a BCom, MBA Finance. I've done my PG in corporate public relations. And now at this stage, I decided, okay, let me have some technical course. So I'm doing a MIT course there.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, I think we've said enough, but you truly established the fact that, technical knowledge is not necessarily a primary reason for you to get into the tech space. Fantastic. Favorite part of being a leader?
Enabling others discover their potential.
Wow.
I like when people don't know what are their own strengths and weaknesses. So I like to tap them out for them.
Fantastic. Great. We need more of you. Yeah. A certification you swear by?
ITIL.
Okay, tell us a little more. Why?
I think ITIL defined what was IT service management, and it enabled me to understand how IT world today really requires IT service management to be at its best.
Okay.
And I was so happy I got that opportunity right at the early start of my career, which enabled me to become the first Indian woman to be certified in this area.
Wow, congratulations.
And I was able to apply that not only to my professional life, but even actually to my personal life. It is such a beautiful certification, which really has fantastic knowledge.
Fantastic. Great. Dream tech destination?
no doubt about it, it's Israel, an innovator's dream location for cybersecurity.
Awesome. You have plans to travel there, looks like.
Hopefully, yes, definitely, absolutely.
All right. Thank you so much for being with us, Pankaja. It's been a pleasure talking to you. We got some fantastic nuggets out of your life, and I'm sure all of you out there have enjoyed. Feel free to write to her, connect with her, and we'll see you on the next episode.
Thank you so much, Vidya, for having me over here. It has been so much fun to talk about all these things, and I had just hope my words motivate a lot of more women folks over there.
I'm sure.